Right everyone, this is the Baofeng 888S radio. Got this a couple of days ago. This is a reasonably well built radio for saying the price. I also bought the programming software and the lead array with it as well. The programming and the software's just up there. And let me just get rid of this. Yeah, so it's a reasonably half decent radio for saying the price, as I was saying. It's got a couple of features on it. Right, ignore that. I haven't changed the language to English yet, so. And you've got like an LED torch, just sort of see your keys. Scan. And you've got push to talk. It lights up red when you're transmitting and green when you're receiving. That light is actually reasonably, so you can see it from most angles. So yeah, it's a 16 channel, 16th channel is scan. It's a reasonably well built radio, as I was saying. You've got speaker, microphone jack under here, this flap. Now the only thing I have to say, I dislike this flap here, because unless we plug the program in and your headset in, but what's going to happen, if you've got your headset plugged in like that, then you've got that big flap there. So that, I'm guessing, and with me, that after a while of me just having that plugged in, probably the stress of that will just snap it off. So it's a bit like some of my other radios, and you can actually unscrew that or actually remove the whole thing, or if it flaps backwards. But when it flaps like that, you've sort of got spend a fair bit of stress on it. So yeah, I'll see about that. That'll probably just be something. It isn't really major. It's only just stop dirt getting in. So yeah, you've got, this is the, which version of, it's a Baofeng 88S. Can't remember myself. This is the UHF version. I was just looking on the back of the aerial. Knew we would say it there. It's actually a decent radio. And there is some cons of it. Well, a bit like this clip, which is not really anything to do. It won't affect it. It's a bit impossible. I'm putting quite a lot of force on that, and I'm only getting that. And the push talk button feels a bit, and you can feel it sliding around a bit. So, well, it doesn't really slide around too much. Just the whole push talk button just feels a bit like, and you have to push it dead center. If you push it slightly off, it won't do anything. So you've got scan buttons and your touch, which actually feel okay. Little bumps on them to tell you. You've got like your channels. The switches feel okay. The programming software, I struggled. I installed the driver, installed the software, plugged it into the radio, and it said no radio. Well, it just came up with in Chinese. It was very odd. It wasn't Chinese. It was a very different. I think that's just something to do with my computer not accepting the format. Anyway, I managed to get it to English, and the computer had to do a bit of fiddling around, because even in English it was giving me odd answers. So I fiddled around with it. I've got it on this, plugged in. It said, is it radio not found? It turned out the default had set it to portcom 1, and mine was in portcom 18, the lead, so I had to adjust that, but it's a bit of a thing to catch you out. So yeah, I've got it. I'll make another video of how it does over long distances. Yeah, it does talk to you. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 12. Power on, power. There's no power off. It just does power on. It says something. Turn it off. It just goes off. And when you turn it on, it does have a couple of minutes. Look, I'll turn it on. It takes a couple of seconds to, a bit like some other radio, you just turn and it goes on straight. So, yeah, that's the Baofeng 88S radio, and thanks for watching.